never forget the day a client walked into my office for their headshot session, and I had no idea that they were coming. So I went back through my emails and I made sure that everything was good. And sure enough, I booked them. I confirmed the date. I just forgot to put it in my calendar. And you know what? That was my life as a photographer. The chaos pretending to be a put together business. But the moment that really broke me, I remember opening up a $1,000 insurance bill and Jake and I had $900 in the bank account. I couldn't sleep. I immediately started thinking, while freaking out, what can I do to make more money? I was already working these insane hours. I was already overbooked. My workflows were a complete disaster. And Jake watched me drowning, and he did what he does. He built me a solution. We looked at every CRM out there before he started building, and none of them really focused on my client's experience. So when I tested out these other systems, I sent test forms and tested what my clients would experience, and they really just all felt like some stuffy CRM, and it didn't feel like an extension of my brand. Nothing my clients would actually want to interact with. So Jake built it for me because he believed in what I was doing, and he couldn't stand watching me struggle. And the first thing that I remember him building was the form builder. And when I saw it, I realized my clients could get a form that felt like me and not some random software company. And it was then that I realized that I was not the only one feeling this way. And 9.5 years later, we're still listening to the needs of the community. We're listening to the photographer who's working till midnight. We're listening to the coach who's juggling 3 kids and building a business. To every person who's out there betting on themselves, wondering, will the math ever add up? Because we know running a business takes more than just software. We know that there's nothing worse than drowning in admin, forgetting the appointment, watching those bills pile up while you're already giving every single ounce that you have. Dubsado started as a love letter from Jake to me, and almost 10 years later, it's our love letter to you. And that's why this matters so, so much. December 1st at 3 p.m. Pacific time, our prices go up for good. This is the last time you're going to get Dubsado at this price. And I know people watching this right now are where I was. They're overwhelmed, they're overworked, wondering how the math is supposed to add up. And that's why we're offering 50% off, because we remember. We remember what it felt like to need help, to not be able to afford it. So if you've been thinking about it, if you've been waiting for a sign to get started on a system, this is it. Bet on yourself. Give yourself the systems that will help you stop drowning and start thriving. So sign up during our sale, lock in 50% off your first year. In 2026, I can't tell you everything that we're building, but we're building things that are incredible, and I can't wait to share it for you, and I want you to be there for that. You deserve to fall back in love with your business again.